I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I'm Jabby Koei, joined by Charkirk.
What's up?
We are continuing forward with Loki, Season 2, Episode 3, Trace. Thanks so much for joining. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. That's assuming you're watching on YouTube. And if you are, you're seeing a cut-down version of our reaction, as we can only show a limited amount of picture-in-picture. If you'd like to watch the whole thing with us, without any cuts or interruptions, head over to our Patreon page or become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction. You will need your own Disney Plus subscription, though, so you can open up each episode in a side-by-side window. With our reaction, we give you a 3, 2, 1 countdown sync, and it's like you're watching it with two of your favorite palsies from the internet. All right, let's get back into this. Here we go.
I got a hit on Renslayer's temp pad.
Oh, they skipped that fundamental part of the episode where billions of people died.
No one likes to think about that. Yuck.
Is that manure?
Oh,
I thought it was
just
just mud.
mud.
Yeah, even still, no one likes to get their feet wet.
No, I don't like it.
What took you so long?
Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, weird.
The important person you were gonna meet? The one at the end of time? He told me that we need to put this package in that window.
Seems so simple.
And what do I get in return?
When he's back where he belongs, atop the TVA, you and I will be right by his side.
If she can make herself black and white, what are the limits of what she can do? Can she make herself look more human?
No, I don't think so. Oops.
Just like that. So that's him as a kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe he's like a baby Kang. It's like, here are the notes. Oh, literally.
Oh, shit.
Holy smokes.
We have to assume he can read. Or
Okay,
he learns to read.
assuming he can read, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a chicken
Because
and
a
the egg.
lot of people couldn't read back then, okay? Just to
Yeah.
be clear.
It's like a chicken or the egg question.
It's a full circle.
Yeah.
Chicago World's Fair, 1893. The White City, Edison, H.H. Holmes. Yes, hot air balloons.
Wow.
God, everything changed so quickly.
Only one way to find out.
How do you propose we do that?
Well, you start by looking.
Yeah.
A little good old-fashioned legwork.
Let's mingle.
Clues, breadcrumbs, that sort of...
This is just such an expensive shot. God.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look at all the costumes.
Yeah.
I wonder how many extras had their own. Because that's the thing. There's a lot of people who just like have their own like old-timey costumes.
Oh.
What do you call that?
A clue.
Breadcrumb.
Yeah. Where's the midway?
It's very much Sherlock Holmes and...
This has to be a joke.
Wow.
Uh-oh, did he lose him? Oh.
So we haven't been to the Ottoman Hippodrome, where the ghost clock was spotted, and the balloon park. That sounds like it could be fun.
Maybe it's look.
I wonder if the pigs in the cage are supposed to be some kind of symbolism.
That can't be a coincidence.
Oh.
That's where we'll find Renslayer.
Marbles.
Temporal marvels. Haha.
That's the name of the company. Compliments to the lighting, by the way. This lighting feels very much like you're in this environment. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it feels old-timey.
My temporal loop. Invert the temporal.
Loki's like, come on! Can't you see where
Yeah.
this is headed? Just extrapolate.
I aim to light,
All of time.
to power the entire planet.
He doesn't know there's more to conquer yet.
Laugh it off as pure science fiction. But if it can be dreamed, it can be achieved.
Is it gonna backfire and give him superpowers?
Welcome to the future.
Mobius is into it.
Oh, shit.
We need to bring him back to the TVA.
Yeah.
Only thing that can get us access to the loom. And who knows what else he can do.
Quickly. Before Renslayer gets him. I don't know. I don't know what the best course of action is, actually. Let me shut up.
This is a great moment in the show because it's like you really have no idea where it's headed next.
Yeah.
You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate production.
Yeah, how about back off?
No. I don't do partners. Excuse me. Thank you for coming.
A lot of power in that word. No.
$1,000. That's my final offer. I suggest you take it.
Easily, Owen Wilson could come in with like $1,100, right? What? Oh, it was all a sham?
Yeah, that's smart.
Is the man who's destined to become he who remains? You sure your plan is gonna work?
He fooled all of them.
Yeah.
Come on, he's getting away. Will you handle this, please?
How about we settle this outside?
Hey.
Excellent suggestion. I agree.
The amazing Loki, everyone! He'll be here all week!
Why would you just announced him like that?
Well, I mean, they are at the World's Fair. A lot of crazy stuff is happening.
I need to talk with you about something.
Yes, my future! Do you mind if you walk
Oh, what?
Timely. Find out. Excuse me.
Oh, okay, that's why they showed us the pigs in the box.
Your inventions are fake. Timely.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
This is so messy.
Yeah, this is not what I expected at all. Music as well. Like a little comedy.
There he is. Go on.
You got Loki there. Can't.
I know, Loki, just zap him up.
You're clearly really good at getting away. We have that in common.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Stay out of this.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Without his help, the TVA will be destroyed.
Good. Let it burn. Do you care about anything but the TVA?
TVA.
Oh shit.
I know! You just want to be able to learn to live a life on your branch. I understand.
All of this is kind of engineering the creation of
Yeah,
Kang.
exactly.
TVA is destroyed. There won't be a life to go back to. Not for you, not for anyone.
How is Sylvie so short-sighted, man?
Because she's fueled by revenge, rage.
We need your help.
No, Mobius. There is no we. Not anymore.
Take her by force.
I don't know if I want her back.
Come here. We gotta save all of time right now.
Where do you think he got that book? If you and the TVA hadn't messed with him, he'd have remained harmless. But instead, you weaponized him.
What are you talking?
It's an infinite circle, though.
Yeah.
Your home are in danger. And right now, he may be our best hope of saving.
It's sad. It's such a shitty situation because they're both right.
Yeah.
I can't let him live.
Dang. All right.
Mr. Time.
They need to get out of there.
Just kidnap him. I don't know.
Where is he? Where is he?
You got nowhere to run.
Miss Minutes? Yeah. This is your moment.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's crazy. Can you imagine
Yeah.
being alive back then and seeing that shit? You'd shit your pants and pee at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
You're not gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely not.
Do it.
Two variants of the same Norse god murdered him, which resulted in the creation of new timelines, which would each see the rebirth of countless different versions of you.
That's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It's like the story of myself that I always imagined is true.
Did you hear the murder part? That is why you need me by your side. I'll keep you safe.
He's dreamt about stuff from his other variants and
Yeah.
stuff. That's interesting.
Loki helped murder your variant.
It's true.
But he was protecting me.
He switches sides.
Not
I
untrue.
mean, that's also true.
Time to go.
Don't you want to see who it is?
Did she not see everything they just went through?
I'm not going anywhere until I have my latest prototype.
Fair. They need it.
Where are they? He's mine! Rat bags!
Rat bag.
I beg your pardon.
Take him! He's all yours!
This way.
He's very good at this.
Well, I'm sure he's had to run a lot. You gotta plan your exits.
Yeah, that's right.
We need the usual accommodations.
I wonder if they're gonna explain what inspired Miss Minutes' design.
It was delivered to me when I was a child.
Yeah.
Dropped into my life by some divine hand.
Yeah, she's like,
She's-
I brought it to you. You brought it to him the way the postman brings the post.
Hey.
We both know whose plan it was.
Dang, Miss Minutes is very possessive.
I always knew my ideas were good. I just didn't have the technology to make them really work.
I kind of want to see him and OB.
I know.
Just
huh?
like geek out together.
You might get your wish.
I have high hopes for this partnership.
Miss Minutes is like, that was supposed to be me.
It's just like, if I had a body. Oh no, are we okay? Everything's going according to plan. Where to now? Whoa. Oh my god. Is it Miss Minutes?
Probably. You're out, bitch. It's all mine.
You heard her, Victor. Partnership. You had to do it. Bye.
Oh, damn.
I was wondering about that too, because I was thinking like, but he literally said to the other guy that he doesn't do partnerships.
Don't worry about me.
I can't believe, like, it looked like they were getting along.
I know, I was actually wondering about where that leads to in terms of their romance and how it informs everything he does.
Yeah. And he just chucked her off the boat.
Well, she said the one word that offends him. Partnership.
You have always been so smart, Victor.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Now, what's the rush?
What is up, Miss Minutes?
But there was one whim you never allowed me. Why didn't you allow me a real body?
All right.
Yeah. I want to be a real girl.
You just kept me as your thing, your computer, your toy, instead of what I could have been.
He shouldn't have thrown Renslayer away.
Girl.
Oh my goodness.
Victor, what are you doing? Put that down. Don't do this for a team. You need me. I love you.
Whoa, this is weird.
Where did he put her?
Lover's tiff.
Thank God. Okay, things are getting quite strange.
Okay.
Yo.
From now on, I'm the one in charge.
Holy shit.
Are we clear?
Damn,
I'd
way to take the
listen to
power.
lady.
All that matters is order versus chaos. I'm order.
No.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh no. She is chaos.
Well, if Sylvie hadn't stepped in, Sylvie would have gotten her wish, right?
Yeah, but
Although he would have just been transported to the end of time.
I haven't done anything.
Oh, you will.
You'll do terrible things.
It's like Minority Report, huh?
I can make my own choices.
I mean, that's what it comes down to, isn't it? It's free will.
Get him out of here.
So fascinating. It's like a scene out of Terminator 2.
Yeah.
Sarah Connor versus Miles Dyson. These two.
Yeah, all right.
Don't
ladies.
make me regret this.
Oh, yeah.
Leave her to me.
Oh, shit. Oh, boy.
All right, Renslayer, you made your choice.
Catfight.
I suppose I've been a box you've been wanting to take for a long time.
Okay.
Oh, she's going to enjoy this. She could have stabbed her right away.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh,
Oh,
bye.
damn.
Wow.
That's either way worse than death, or she's going to figure something out.
Yeah.
Love you. Darn. I should have known.
They're stuck together again.
It was foolish of him to make an enemy out of someone who knows all his secrets. I know a really big one about you.
But
I can tell you, but
what?
it's gonna make you real angry.
What?
I want to know. Wow. Wow.
So,
That's fun.
yeah, this is fascinating. I think we both started to suspect that Miss Minutes had a thing for him.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
so obvious. I mean, like the way,
Yeah.
the way they did it, but like the way she was looking at him, the way like her eyes would change, the way she was looking at Renslayer. It's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
she's got a crush,
Yeah.
and it's terrifying. Miss Minutes is terrifying because she sounds so sweet, and also I guess because she is like a little cartoon clock. But then when she starts to go psycho, it's truly terrifying.
She has a sweet appearance that makes you feel at ease.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole idea. Even her voice is all designed to make you feel at ease. He Who Remains, or Kang, it's all about that solo dude. He doesn't want anyone trying to like infringe upon that. He could have given Miss Minutes a body, but he deliberately gave her this sort of limited form where she can't do much. Like, she can't be his partner. He doesn't want a partner.
No, he
He's
doesn't
made-
want a partner.
He's made that abundantly clear.
Yeah, but then again, it's like, you know, like he said, is that guy really the guy who's going to become He Who Remains, or are they grooming him?
It's all one and the same.
It's like a closed loop,
Yeah.
right?
To me, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, it's all one and the same. And that scene felt straight out of Terminator 2. You know, where Sarah Connor's got the gun on Miles Dyson, and she's about to kill his ass, and then she's like, and she backs off. Yeah.
But that, I mean, because that really speaks to everything that they fought for, right?
Yeah.
Which is free will, because the whole thing is they're going around and pruning timelines because they're like, you can't have this.
Mm-hmm.
And here they are about to do the same thing, or she is about to do the same thing. And it's like, no.
I liked this episode so much better than episode 2. I do have one little complaint.
Oh, gosh.
It's a little one. I mean, it's a big one, but it's little. You know, when they're running around and all that stuff, it's all fun and all that. But, like, Loki's a powerful guy. How is that not being implemented? Like, I'm not seeing why that is not attempted, especially when you just got, Wilson on his cell phone. And then, you know, that alone is already a big thing. You know, can you imagine being in the 1800s?
Yeah.
And you see someone on basically a cell phone, ostensibly a cell phone, and it's like, that's going to turn everyone's heads, I would imagine. You know, the popcorn ain't that interesting. But anyway, yeah, like I was just a little bit weirded out, confused as to why Loki wasn't employing his powers more in an effort to capture He Who Remains, or Kang, etc. What's his name?
Victor Timely.
Victor Timely, yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a little bit odd to me. But overall, I enjoyed the adventure the show took you on, the music, the sound choices.
It was really fun because we're watching a show that is talking about like time travel, as it were, or like different timelines and stuff. And so it's fun when they get to go into somewhere different and like wear the costumes and, like you said, like the attention to detail that they paid to the music, the look of the show, everything. It was just delightful. And it's just fun. It's always fun to watch Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson just kind of, back and forth off of each other.
Well, they certainly have, paid that promise. They fulfilled that promise, rather, in that we're getting them together on this detective journey through time.
Yeah.
That's interesting to watch. They play, like you said, they play well off of each other. And I thought Jonathan Majors did a really, really good job as Victor Timely. It's interesting because at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, I just felt like, to quote my brother, it looked like an SNL sketch. When you saw all of the Kangs coming together, it looked weird and goofy. And this brings me back to what I liked about him at the end of Loki season 1, which is he's just got an interesting performance going on. It's like on that cusp of almost too much, and he's pulled back just enough that it's cool and theatrical and interesting.
Yeah, I think I went back and forth. That's why, like, in the beginning, when you were like, what is going on? Like, I thought that he was putting on that, like, manner of speech as a means to, like, be more dramatic, as it were, like as his character.
Yeah.
I just thought that he was acting on stage. And then afterwards realized, oh no, his character just maybe has some sort of speech impediment or might suffer from a stutter or something. And so he's very careful with his words.
Yeah. He's like the young black kid from Malcolm in the Middle in the wheelchair. Who's always taking his time when he talks.
Yeah, kind of like that. And so in the beginning, I was kind of like, oh, that's an interesting choice. But then, like, the more I watched him, I was like, oh, I could see how this guy becomes He Who Remains, because he had a similar kind of like funky quality about him.
How is it possible that dude right there was just in his 20s a few years ago? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, he feels so much older now. Albeit he's got some salt and pepper in his hair, and he's dressed a certain way and all that stuff. Like, he just looks like a real grown ass man, like an older guy. No, I'm not jealous. It's just weird when I look at him. He just looks like he's been 40 for the last 20 years. You know what I mean?
You know what? Some people are just like that.
I need to see what he looked like at 19. He probably looked the same.
Probably.
He probably looked exactly the same.
Yeah.
But no, I liked his performance here. It was trying my patience a little bit sometimes, but probably in the right way. I'm just like, get it out. Say it.
Yeah, just say the words.
Yeah.
I mean, there were so many things that I didn't see coming, like Renslayer getting pushed off the ship.
That was unexpected.
I was just like, what the hell?
You know what I liked a lot? And maybe it's silly to some people, but I really liked that scene when he was trying to impress her with his chair. I thought that was actually cool.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
That was like the first time that I was like, oh, I can kind of see him as a person. And I was really enjoying his relationship with Renslayer because it was quite cute. You know, he felt like a human who was just trying to flirt with a girl that he thought was pretty, and it looked like things were hitting off between them. And I was like, oh, is this where we're going? Is this like the partnership that we've been waiting for? And then no, it wasn't.
The thing that we learned in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, even though that wasn't like a fantastic film, there are still stuff in that film that I think are helpful in understanding this journey. And the main thing that I want to hit on is that he's good at manipulating.
Yes.
He's good at like kind of showing you he's a two-face. It's established from the get-go because he's fooling all these people and taking their money.
Yes.
He's conniving. And so in that scene where he's like, I can make my own path, I can make my own choices, he's just leveraging the data he has to his advantage to allow himself to live. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's still scary because, like you said, even if you saw Hitler as a baby, he seemed harmless, right? And then he becomes who he became.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess the question is, like, how much free will do we have? If he now, knowing what he does know about himself and his future or whatever, could he change his destiny because he knows all of that?
I try not to think about free will in stories like this. I think it gets a little bit complicated. I mean, who knows how many levels there are to this shit? I don't think it exists in this. I think that Loki and Sylvie and Mobius are inadvertently creating,
most likely,
Kang. And so there is no free will. It's just a continual loop. And it's just...
Things will happen the way they're supposed to happen.
Yeah.
And He Who Remains has engineered it in such a way, at least with Miss Minutes, it would seem, to make sure that it happens.
Yeah, the whole Miss Minutes thing was very fascinating to me. It was like a nightmarish version of Cortana, because Cortana, if I recall correctly from Halo 4, she does like develop feelings or something for, Master Chief. And so there's that whole element here, and I feel like I've seen it somewhere else. I just can't remember where I've seen it, but it's fascinating.
I think it's probably a trope that makes sense in the way that like you could feasibly fall for your creator, especially, you spend enough time with this person, you place them on a pedestal, you respect them, you love them, those feelings of like platonic love or like familial love turn into like sexual love or something like that, where all of a sudden you're just like, no, but I've matured, my brain has matured, and now I want these things, and I can't have these things because I am in a body that does not allow me to do those things. Why have you done this to me?
Well, there's a lot going on there. I mean, you have to consider the possibility, and you can hear it in the actress's voice.
Yeah.
Like, Miss Minutes has been mulling over this shit for a long time.
Long time.
And so you can feel all that pent up, like,
the rage.
Here's my opportunity to, like, have this conversation. She's been on this for a minute. Like, you were just kind of, hitting on. She's like, is there a point where I'd be good enough and worthy to, like, assume a different form through your help so that we can, like, get it on until the break of dawn.
Yeah. And I'm sure in her mind, she's been thinking about that a lot, like you said, and she's probably thought about the positive outcome, which is he goes, yes, Miss Minutes, it's always been you. I've always loved you. Let me help you. But instead, he's like, I'm afraid of your advances, you crazy AI. Let me put you back in the box.
Yeah. I guess it helps to exemplify that he's all about control, because he's designed her in such a way that he can maintain control.
Yeah.
He can shut her off anytime.
But it's interesting that he gave her the agency to,
It's with limits, though.
Sure.
It's all with limits,
Yeah.
It's not absolute. He still has a rope to rein her in whenever he wants.
Yeah, he's not a fully benevolent creator.
Yeah. The very last thing was it's a great cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Where she's like, yo, I got some secrets. It's like, oh, what are the secrets?
I know, and I love it too, because it's kind of like, the two kind of spurned lovers, or like whatever, two ex-girlfriends kind of getting together and being like, I have some shit on this guy, and I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna make you so angry, so angry. Then we're gonna get him together. Ha ha!
No, I like it a lot. It's
Yeah.
cool. This was a much better episode than episode 2 for me. I thought this was like
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was a really, really fun episode. That's why I'm just like, let's just enjoy the ride as we go along. Jabby, just take a chill pill.
I don't know how much got through in that edit of episode 2. There was a lot that might have been cut out as far as what I had to say, because a lot of it wasn't super positive.
Someone was really grumpy about episode 2, but you're feeling much better now, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I thought this. It's got me. I was always gonna see it through to the end. It's like I really like Loki's character, and the adventure, the premise is interesting enough. That's the thing that Disney Plus does well, is they always hit you with a really strong first episode. And oftentimes, even though I'm aware of what's happening, like the strings being pulled, that is usually enough to get me through the season.
Sure.
Where I'm like, I gotta see where this goes, even though I'm annoyed. Like, I gotta see where it goes. So, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'm Jabby Kawai. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.